Gaia, I'm Italian. I created this brand Accentorosso in December 2019 when I was going through kind of a rough time in my life, and I was doing a lot of drawing because that has always been my therapy, like art therapy. From there, I took all of my drawings and I decided to put them on t-shirts because I was getting a lot of support from my friends and my family. They were all saying how nice my drawings were and everything, and I also started posting them a lot on my social media, and that helped me get a lot of confidence and courage to actually do something about my drawings. I was drawing a lot in black and white and very dark images like skeletons and dead animals and that kind of thing. And then one day I was feeling much better and I decided to start using colors again, and the first color I picked was red. So for me, red symbolizes hope. Accentorosso means like a red accent, so a red detail. I kind of learned all by myself, even my website. I made the website all by myself. I just looked up online how to do it and I did it basically in a week. Throughout all the time that I was drawing, I would always put some music in the background, like headphones, and the music would kind of guide me into what I was drawing. Also, I get inspiration from, I guess, just Trastevere in general, because I like street art so much and just street style, and Trastevere is full of these types of graffitis and sketches and street art. So I definitely wanted to create a brand and also my own street art that represented something that could have fit in this area of Rome. How I curate my sketches, I have these 3 notebooks where I first started doing all of my designs. When I was going through the process of picking which drawings to use, I was always asking my friends. I was saying which drawing do you think is cooler for a t-shirt? Which one do you think would look better? So when it comes to the process, I would pick the drawings, and then through connections and people that I knew, I found a place to produce the shirts. I became super close with the owner because I go super often, maybe 2-3 times a week, because the important thing for me, the reason why I've never produced shirts, let's say online or with random websites, it's because I need that physical connection with the person, and I need to have that conversation in person to show exactly all of the details of the shirts. And now we're best friends. I go there almost every day. He's a second dad. It's super cute. It all starts for me with drawings, so I would use these notebooks to draw, or other random white paper. And then once I'm set with the drawing, I take a picture of it and I bring it to my computer, and then I trace it with Illustrator. So I digitize the drawing, and then from there I send it to my guy that makes the shirts, and from there he prints them. And I tell him exactly all the colors and how everything should be. And then once I started making the shirts, I was thinking of different ways to market them, not just on social media, so more on the streets. People would come up to me and ask me what I was putting, and from there I would also explain about Accentorosso and the backstory, and so I feel in that way I was also able to gain more of this sense of community that I was talking about before. When COVID hit, I noticed how a lot of restaurants started putting QR codes. So I decided to make a sticker with the QR code that shows my website. So I guess obviously you see this on the streets and you're interested, you're like, oh, what's that? You scan it and then it opens my Instagram actually. And then I have the regular Accentorosso. A huge part of Accentorosso for me is collabs. I do so many collabs, I try to do as many as possible because I want to sort of unify small businesses. So this one, I made it this summer. I wanted to make it targeted to teenagers who like to drink a lot. So it was about a little brain inside of the alcohol. So it's your brain, you're always in the mood 24/7 of drinking. So this targeted shirt actually helped me sell this so much. And there's a bar here in Trastevere called Boom Boom, which makes Brazilian cocktails, and my friend works there. And he actually made a cocktail called Accentorosso. So he still needs to put it in the menu, but like soon if you go to the bar, and they're gonna start selling these shirts as well at the bar with the cocktail. So that's like one of the collabs that I did, which I'm super excited about. I did other collabs with bars and restaurants here in Trastevere. For example, Donkey Punch, the sandwich place. I printed my drawings and I asked the guy if I could put inside of the restaurant. And then I also left some stickers to him, so if anyone asks, he can give the stickers. And then I've done that with Pims, Bar del Cinque, and Drunken Ship. Oh, and then Picos. We all know Picos, super good. I actually made them like their own customized drawing. I did a skeleton with a Mexican hat and a little taco on the heart, and it's like holding a beer. So that's also inside of Picos right now. Something else that I haven't said already is that last summer I did a lot of mercatini, so markets where they invite people who have small businesses or even bigger businesses to sell my merchandise. So that has helped me a lot, again, because it's a lot of communication. Since I started Accentorosso, I learned so many things. Because it was all self-taught, what I've learned the most is, again, to use your passions and turn them into business, and that's the easiest way for you to work and be happy every time you work. For anyone starting their own business, I think I would advise them to do it, even though it may seem like there's a lot of roadblocks or issues. For example, I did all of this through quarantine and COVID, and like no matter what's going on in the world, like you still have to follow your passions and your goals. And even though it may seem really hard at the beginning, especially me, I did it all by myself. And I guess another advice that I would give people is to like start your own business by yourself, because having a business partner, it might seem more comfortable at the beginning to have maybe your friend doing it with you, but at the end of the day, you want it to be yours, and you want only your opinion to matter in this fact, you know? And also you don't have to like split anything with other people, with another person. So I would say just be confident and, you know, follow your passions and your goals and your hobbies, and don't let anyone get in the middle of that.